Well, Kris, your team gave you a good anniversary. Yes. What did you like about the game tonight? Your thoughts on it from start to finish?
I thought we played hard, and I thought we played pretty responsibly defensively, especially in the third period. I know they got the goal at the end, but overall, I thought we did a really good job managing our lead. And then obviously the power play, pretty much 3 power play goals. That was obviously the difference in the game.
Jim Hiller stood where you are and said, it's a pretty easy one to write. One team executed on special teams and one didn't. You agree with that assessment, or can you maybe talk about your 5-on-5 play, what you thought about it in the series?
Yeah, overall, I think that was the difference in the series. I think it'd be pretty naive not to say that special teams was a huge impact on the series. You look at our penalty kill. I believe we were 12 for 12. So not only was the penalty kill good, but I thought our discipline was good that we didn't take penalties. And then the power play, 11, 12, 13 power play goals, depending on how you want to look at that. So that's a huge difference. 5-on-5, it looks like they had the advantage. A lot of those were, unfortunate events from us, like last night or tonight off the glass, and game 1, there's 3 there that were like kind of unfortunate bounces, broken stick, 2 off skates. But I think overall 5-on-5, they probably had a little bit of edge, but the difference definitely was the special teams.
You seem to keep pretty much everybody engaged. You were rolling lines. You have a guy that wasn't even in the lineup at the start of the series making a huge play in the last couple minutes of the deciding game. Just maybe speak to your depth and how usable everybody is, and you got good players in the press box too that are NHL.
We do have good players in the press box. It's hard not to be playing them. But DR, these 2 games that he's played, the end of the game 4, the 1-0 game in LA. He's out there quite a bit in the last 5 minutes. Tonight, you see the desperation with him after breaking his stick and the plays that he was making. We've got some good players that are not playing, as you mentioned, and those players we've trusted quite a bit throughout the year with the penalty kill. So, with a 1-goal lead, I trust them out in those situations.
Even strength, I know, and Connor even said maybe there's some more added even strength, but how impressed are you with the fact that there wasn't a lot of cheating to try and find that offense at even strength? And maybe that's not the case with this group, when they were a little bit younger.
I've been very happy with how they've been playing, and I've always said, mistakes happen. It's a game of hockey, and sure, we had mistakes, but they weren't selfish mistakes. They were just mistakes because you got to give credit to LA because they were making, they've got good players. They're going to make good plays, but I'm very happy with the way the guys played defensively with structure.
Kris, you referenced kind of the bad bounces that went against your team, the one tonight, the ones earlier in the series. How were you able to overcome those and not let them kind of bog you down and ultimately, hurt you?
We've been talking about it all year about this being a mature group and being able to handle adversity, and whether there's a bad call from a referee or an unfortunate bounce or just a bad play, that we've been able to stay composed and we're going to move on. And, through the regular season, it's much easier than when it's in the playoffs. But I think we're preparing ourselves for the playoffs, and I think we had a lot of learning experiences through the season to prepare us, that when something like that happens, it's just move on. Let's get ready for our next shift.
I just wonder, over the course of these 5 games, what did you like most about your team? What can you take forward to the next round that will hopefully, for your case, serve you well?
Well, the special teams, the way the penalty kill's working, the way the power play's working, and whoever we see next round, the power play is going to look different just because of the way the other team's going to kill. Whether it's more pressure or whatever they want to do, we'll have to be prepared for that. Same with our penalty kill. Our penalty kill is great against LA, but we're going to see different setups, whether it's a different shooter or formation, whatever it is. We're going to have to adjust.
Kris, normally a coach has a beer after you finish the series. This is your anniversary. Were you thinking of a bottle of wine in the dressing room or what? Do the assistants give you a bottle of wine?
I haven't seen any yet, but I'm sure I'll have some kind of beverage tonight.
And Leon's offense scored the 2 goals, but his overall game tonight was excellent. We overlooked that, how well he plays defensively as well.
I couldn't agree more. I think Leon doesn't get enough credit about how well he plays defensive hockey, whether it's the regular season or the playoffs. You know, he's good at it. And yeah, and the series, I think that was a huge difference, that how well he played at both ends of the rink.